Previously on
Sometimes suck could be sugar, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Haruka looked like she was having fun. It was like nothing was holding her back. No expectations, no worries, no responsibilities. It was what Camille always longed for. Can I also be like that? Whoa, shit! Oh, god damn it! Ah! Haruka? Camille? Camille? Even Camille didn't know what came over her. Damn! She had to think of a reason quick. Yeah, what's the reason, girl? Sorry, force of habit. Force of habit? What? Yes, force of habit. Whenever I see frosting, I just, have to urge of licking it off, yeah. What? So, Camille said all that with a face that's as red as a chariot. Okay. As expected of the daughter of an expert patisserie, right? Yeah. Camille's heart was beating like crazy, hoping to God that Haruka actually, bought the lie. And on the other hand, Haruka's heart was about to jump out as well. Damn! Haruka tried to, brush it up, but couldn't forget the sensation of Camille's tongue on her cheek. Stop, sorry, damn! To quickly change the topic, Camille brought up something else. Doesn't the cake still look a bit plain? Huh? Haruka was brought back to reality and paid attention to the issue at hand. Yeah, girl, yeah, you're right, yeah. How about, Haruka begins to write something in the empty space of the cake. Oh, Camille wasn't expecting it at all. Was lips speechless. Yeah, cheer up, girl, yeah. Yo, nice cake though, damn. Haruka? Girl, look, I really, didn't like seeing you so down lately, I don't know what you've been, going through recently, but I really hope you feel better soon. Yeah. Thank you, Haruka. Thank you. For someone to care so much about her like this, it made Camille emotional. No, I'm sorry. Camille was almost to tears. What? Which made Haruka panic a bit. Oh shit! Tissue? What? Oh shit! Did I just stop? If it's too sad to think about it, let's just stop it, girl. Yeah. Camille chuckled. No, it's okay. Then, do you want to, have a taste of my masterpiece, girl? Camille dabbed at her eyes with the sleeves of her uniform and agreed. It's better not taste like salt. If it tastes like salt, girl, I'll fucking stop pursuing the career of patisserie, damn. You don't have to go that far. That's how confident I am, girl, damn. Oh. What? An exception has occurred while loading image Haruka inviting room.pg and what? Hold on. Okay, my bad, guys. Yeah, I fixed it, guys. Yeah, anyway, the girls shared the cake along with tea at the dinner table. Yeah. Haruka? What's easy, huh, girl? I'm going to be away on Friday and the weekend to attend a cake competition. I'll be in Kyoto for a few days because of it. Wait, you're gonna be in a competition, girl? Damn! It's not a big one, but it's still something to be stressed out about. Huh? Is that why you've been like this lately, girl? Yeah, somewhat. I had no idea you were, shouldering something like that, man. It's okay. I'm kinda used to it. I wish you good luck, though. Yeah. You better win for me, girl! Who do you think I am? Of course I'll win, and I'll come back to show you. I'll be looking forward to it, girl. What? Is that my phone? Goddamn. Shoot. Oh shit, is that your mom? Yeah. Camille didn't want to explain where she was at the moment, so she declined the call and quickly called up her chauffeur to pick her up. I'll think of an excuse on the ride home, but I have to go now. Thank you again for the cake. It was really fun making it with you. No problem, girl. Moments later, the honk of the car sounded, signaling Camille to come out. See you on Sunday. Yeah, see you. And good luck, girl. Although she said it with a smile, deep down, Haruka felt uneasy. 3 days isn't such a long time, is it? Shit. It was the Friday that Camille said she was going to leave. Camille came for her classes and then left right away when the bell rang. I didn't even get a chance to say goodbye! Haruka sullenly packed her bags and was about to leave until Kaede popped up beside her. Hey, Haruka. Hey, Kaede. Say, can I sleep over at your place tomorrow? My parents are out on a business trip and I'll get hella bored, you know what I'm saying, girl? So, you decided to come and pester me, eh, girl? Who else is there to pester, girl? Goddamn, Haruka punched Kaede lightly in the arm in a painful manner. As I thought, I'm your number one go-to for annoying, eh? Eh? This girl. Oh. Yumi opened the door as the doorbell rang. Oh, Yumi! Oh, Yumi, long time no see. ちょっと待って. Oi! 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 Does that say yes, Oppa, right there? Damn! God damn it, Game Dev! God damn! Oh my god, that's hilarious. I mean, it's cool, yeah. Yes, there's Oppa right there, but damn! You don't have to... You don't have to label it, damn! Anyway. Yeah, nice choice of outfit, kinda, damn. Anyway. Dude, I bet I could sell. Yes, Oppa. Holy shit. Anyway. Kaede ruffled Yumi's hair as a greeting, in which Yumi protested. God dang! Yumi brushed through her hair to clean up the mess that Kaede made. Thanks for having me over. Haruka peeked down the stairs to check who rang the bell. Is it Kaede? Yeah. Yo. Kaede stepped into the house and settled on the couch like it was second nature. After all, Kaede been over to Haruka's house for countless times. Haruka opened the fridge and asked Kaede if she wanted a drink. Nah, I'm fine. Save the hospitality, girl. If you say so, girl. Haruka trotted to the couch and landed right next to Kaede. So, why you came over so late, huh? It's already like fucking 8, girl, damn. I had club activities to attend to. I have a life too, you know, gosh. Club activities, huh? How is it anyway? I've never got to talk to you about it. It's good. All of them are literally God's gift, know what I'm saying? But you wouldn't have guessed it, Haruka. Huh? What? A lot of them are actually closest otaku, you know what I'm saying? That draws manga in secret, you know? No way, actually? What? You never really told me why you ever joined our club, though. No particular reasons. No particular reasons? Psh, that's a lie, girl. You wouldn't join something that's not worth of your time, girl. Hey, I have interest in things too, you know, gosh. Right, girl, right. Knock it off. Haruka grabbed the pillow that was lying beside her and sent it flying towards Haruka's face. Haruka couldn't help but laugh out loud. Alright, guys, stop crying, damn. I'll cry for the reason some other time. Kaede turned on the TV to hopefully get away from the topic that she wanted to keep a secret. The TV filled in the previously vacant silence and acted as background noise for the two. So, let's talk about you. There's nothing to talk about, girl. Kaede gave Haruka a doubtful look. How'd it go with Amai, huh? Did you, heed my advice? Haruka did technically follow Kaede's advice, but Camille didn't want Haruka to leave, you know what I'm saying? So, in the end, it was just, back to square one where, she licked my cheek though, damn! Somewhat. I guess I didn't need to, she's off to the competition this weekend anyway. Kaede decided she didn't care enough to press further, for she didn't feel like she needed to. She wasn't really one to poke her nose into the other people's business. Time passed by as both of them were immersed in the late-night variety shows. No more additional words were spoken, but they liked the silence between them. It was comfortable because the two were close enough to just enjoy each other's quiet company. But Haruka broke the silence in the middle of the soap opera. Hey, Kaede was too into the program that she was only half listening to Haruka. Yumi asked me if, something recent, Yumi asked me something recently, and I didn't really have an answer for it, You felt as an older sister? Hey! Just kidding, gosh, just continue, girl, damn. So, just telling me that she's friends, her friends, she's friends, with this person, Oh, she is friends with this person, and, every time she sees them, she gets really happy and all. You know what I'm saying? Haruka blatantly, albeit badly, lied and replaced herself with Yumi, Whenever she sees them happy, she's happy, and it hurts her whenever they're sad, Kaede stayed silent and began paying more attention. She even says her heart skips a beat sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Kaede stared at Haruka with a face that clearly says, "Are you kidding me? Gosh, this girl siren slang. Is that what you call, love? You really suck as a sister, don't you?" Hey! I never experienced anything like that, okay? Cut me some slacks, damn! To Kaede's eyes, Haruka was as transparent as glass that was just cleaned with Windex. They've been close friends for so long, how could Kaede not, Kaede knew exactly who Yumi liked, and knew exactly if that feeling was love or not, but chose to play along instead. I wonder, does she miss them often? Wanting to see and talk to them? I guess so, As they were on this topic, Yumi just so happened to come downstairs and kinda took advantage of her appearance. Then I guess Yumi does really love this person, yeah? She purposely replied louder so Yumi could hear in on it too. Kinda snickered on the inside as her little devil within her was set free. Huh? Who do I love? Oh, Haruka was just, telling me that... Shh, girl, what the fuck? Haruka, hand, slap across Kai's mouth and held her as a hostage. Nothing, girl, nothing! Kaede couldn't help but laugh out loud behind Haruka's hand. Yumi was suspicious about the two, but let the issue go, for she only came down for a glass of water. When Yumi was at a safe enough distance, Haruka finally released Kaede. Kaede was still laughing at what the fuck happened, even when Haruka threw a cushion at her face. Hey! Hey! Her laughs subsided, and Kaede wiped her tears and joy away. Well, it was about Yumi, right? I think she had a right to be part of the conversation. Haruka tried to think of a comeback, and luckily she did, or else her, plan would have fallen apart. She, girl, listen, she also has the right to know that her secret's safe with the sister, son, yeah. Fair enough. But to answer your qualm, Haruka's attention became undivided. If what Yumi was experiencing is really love, then I think by all means, she should accept it. She should probably just come out and confess, It'll just feel painful if she's, keeps it in. She also has to keep in mind that she will be rejected. And that she has to be prepared to accept that and move on. What? Haruka sat quietly as Kaede gave her sagacious insight. Haruka knew that although Kaede was a person of little words in public, she gave the best advice. Think you can relay that to her? One-chin? Haruka gave a relieved smile. Yeah. Thanks, Kaede. Anything to get me an invitation to your wedding, girl? What? What? Oh, no, I just said, yes, oppa, and I'm saying, yeah. What'd you just say? Nothing at all, just yes, oppa, yes. Well, spill it, girl, damn! Haruka pounced on Kaede and tickled her for an answer. Nothing. Yes, oppa, just say yes, oppa! The night ended just like that, with two sleeping soundly after the hours of talking and watching TV. Haruka found the answer she thought out for and decided she'll act upon it when she gets the chance, even if it means rejection. Yeah. Oh! It was Saturday, the night before the competition, and Camille was beginning to feel nervous as time was tickling by. And damn, is this a hotel, girl? Dial. Anyway, the hotel room was dimmed, with only the table lamp on. Camille stared at her phone screen, waiting for a text that probably won't come. She tosses it aside and was about to turn the lights out when a knock came at her door. Groggily, she got up to answer her guest. Fuck, it's her. Camille, you're still up. Mother, with you knocking like that, anyone would wake up. Don't give me attitude, please. Yes, Mother. You have to be ready for tomorrow. I am. Camille's mom put her hands on Camille's shoulder to get her attention. I want you to try your best tomorrow. Give it all you got. Camille was taken aback by the skinship, but resumed her cold facade. And what if I lose? Camille expected another I won't accept failure or some shit along with those lines, but for once her mom said something motherly. Then you learn from your mistakes and build from that for next time. Camille was surprised something like that could come out from her mom, and was about to respond with a reassuring comment, but her mom's phone rang. Now, go to sleep. You have a big date tomorrow. Camille's mom closed the door and left while answering her call. When she says that, I feel like losing on purpose. Camille chuckled to herself after that ridiculous thought because she knows she can't lose. Yeah. And it wasn't just for the sake of her mom. Yo! Okay, nice! This morning, Camille woke up feeling perfect and hoped a headache wouldn't start, but the lighting here was just too intrusive. The lights were blazing around Camille and the other contestants. Each patissier stood behind a counter filled with utensils and ingredients ready to be used. She stood calmly with her usual poker face while she studied the other players. Everyone was dressed in a typical chef's uniform and, just like Camille, were trying their best to conceal their feelings. Only a few appeared visibly nervous, but it was understandable. This was a somewhat prestigious competition, held within a decent-sized hall. Each counter faced rows upon rows of seats, each one occupied by either a family member of the contestants or a cake enthusiast. Either one, judgment was sure to be served. The tension in the air was palpable. However, the judge was explaining the rules and requirements for the contest a bit too enthusiastically. You have an hour and a half to create and decorate a cake that fits the previously mentioned criteria. I'll share this victory for What? I'll secure this victory for sure because when I win...
Any contestants that break the rules will automatically be disqualified. So please be careful.
I'll tell Haruka. What?
No questions. From the floor?
I'll tell her how I really feel. Whoa, what?
Then without further ado,
That I
start!
love her. Yo! You better win, girl. Damn. Whoa, goddamn. Goddamn. This girl, goddamn. Anyway, Haruka. Fucking A. Okay, anyway. Girl, wake up, damn. Wake up.
Haruka woke up to the ungodly sound. She turned over and looked down from the couch to the floor.
Oh, fuck, is it Kaede?
Laying there still very much asleep was Kaede, who snored louder than a fucking congested walrus. Damn. Haruka peered over at the clock on the wall. 9:45. Leave it to Kaede snoring to wake me up this fuck early in the sun fuck morning. Haruka tried as gently and cautiously as she could to avoid waking up Kaede as she went to the kitchen to prepare breakfast. Soon after, Yes Oppai started cooking. No, not Yes Oppai. She came. Soon after, Haruka started cooking, and groggily Kaede poked her head into the kitchen. What you making? Omelets, girl. Damn. Oh, you gonna write me a message in ketchup proclaiming your love for me?
It's just a regular omelet, girl. Damn.
Oh, that's no fun. Haruka finished cooking the simple meal and laid the dishes out on the countertop. Itadakimasu. Kaede took her first bite of the omelet. Haruka's home-cooked omelet, so delish. You really would make the perfect wife, you know. Haruka tried her best to ignore Kaede's comments, feeling too fucking tired to retaliate. So instead of retaliating, she changed the topic. Yo, did you finish the history assignment? You just had to remind me, didn't you, God? If I hadn't, you probably would have forgotten and then, begged me for the answers, damn. And you would have pitied me and give them to me, right? Maybe I'll be mean and won't share the damn answers with you, girl, damn. Oh, great, Haruka-sama. Please have pity on this poor, yes, oppai child. We'll see, girl. We'll see. I probably won't need your answers, though. I took a quick glance at it, and it seems pretty easy. Good to hear then. I could probably finish it fast. Also, I'll leave after breakfast. I got somewhere to go later. Oh! A date, girl? Sure. Not long after washing the dishes, Kaede departed back home to get ready for her outing. It's still early, but I should probably start working on homework, yeah? On her way to her room, she woke up Yumi and left her instructions for heating up her breakfast. Alright, history homework, math homework, there was probably English homework too. Haruka mumbled to herself as she started thinking about the pile of work that she had to get done. Maybe I shouldn't have left it all to the last day? Fuck. Camille was jittery in the backseat at the car. Most of the car ride home from the train station was quiet besides the occasional question from her mom to the chauffeur and damn girl, calm the fuck down! Camille's hands began to perspire slightly from the clenching as she laid them in her lap. They were just at the end of the block to their house, and Camille was getting more nervous as every second ticked by. When the car stops, she knows exactly what she'll do. She even thought up an excuse if any questions were raised. The house was nearing. Any minute now. Ooh! Before the chauffeur even got out of the car to open the door for the mothers and Camille pulled it out and ran. With a non-athletic body like Camille, she didn't know how much running she could handle, but she had to pull through no matter what. Camille's mom noticed and shouted at Camille, Camille?
Camille! Where are you going? Sorry, I have something important to do.
After our audacious adventure with most of her homework, she finally got to the end of it, which was English homework.
My English sucks tits. Damn, I can't do this, man.
English was Haruka's worst subject, and she always tried to delay doing English homework whenever possible. Translate this sentence from English to Japanese. Goddamn. Haruka groaned once more, despising the sheet of paper in front of her. Let's see here. This sentence should read, I love my pet dog very much. The word love abruptly reminded Haruka about a conversation she had with Kaede yesterday.
Love, huh?
Yeah. I resolved to confess. But now that I think about it, just what and how am I going to say it? When would be a good time to say it? Should I just outright say to her? Or should I have a little buffer hey Camille, I know this might sound weird, but I like you. No. I love you, girl. The sentence instantly sent shivers up Haruka's spine. Oh my god, that sounds so cringy, damn. She brought her head down to her arms and stared at the clock on her desk. The face of the clock that read a little past 5 stared right back at her. Will I even be able to confess? The thought of it began worrying her, and a multitude of bad what-if situations flooded her mind. Feeling tired, Haruka closed her eyes and soon drifted off. If only... Haruka! Haruka jolted upwards. What? When she heard a familiar voice yell out her name. She looked out her window to find a heavily panting Camille. Camille! Haruka! Haruka quickly rushed downstairs to open the door. Camille! Haruka! Girl, calm down. Catch your breath first, I go down. But Camille didn't listen and walked towards the doorstep and stood in front of Haruka, pulling out the first place prize dangling from her neck. Haruka stared wide-eyed at the medal that hung around Camille's neck. Its gold-colored glimmered in the sunlight, emphasizing the importance of it. Haruka instinctively held the medal in her hands to confirm it wasn't a dream or anything, Camille! You did it! You won! Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you, girl! Holy cow! Damn, Camille! Damn! Back at it again with the pros, man! Damn! But, did you have to run all the way here, girl? You could have, Haruka. There was a serious tone to Camille's usual cold-sounding voice, which promptly stopped Haruka in mid-sentence. Camille held Haruka's hand that were still holding the medal and got closer to Haruka. Haruka blushed furiously, all the while being rendered speechless. Just I can't speak, what the fuck? Haruka? Camille's face was only a few inches away, and Haruka noticed she wasn't the only one with the burning hot face. Damn! Camille? Haruka didn't know what she was feeling right now. Damn! Different emotions were bouncing all around in her mind, and her brain doesn't know which one to pick. I like you. And at that moment in time, Haruka's heart stopped. I like you. No, I don't like you. I love you. More than just a friend. I love you. No words were able to form from Haruka's mouth, for the shock was too fucking sudden. All she could do was blush even harder. Camille? Her voice was near inaudible, but she continued on. You're kidding, right? Haruka didn't want to believe it, saying? It was too good to be true, damn! It couldn't have been true! Haruka began to back away, hoping to wake the fuck up from the wonderful dream so that she doesn't have to let down so much once she wakes up and outside. However, as Haruka was backing up, she tripped on the edge on the floor, dragging Camille with it. What? The pain hit Haruka on her back, and at that moment she knew this was no fucking dream.
Camille was on top of her, in the entrance hall to the house of Haruka's, but Camille had no intention of getting off until her feelings were properly delivered. I'm serious. Haruka was near tears after finally taking in the truth. Are you really serious, girl? Do you really like me in that way? It seems to Camille that action speaks more than words. And that's what she resorted to finally convey her built-up love! Yo! Haruka's kiss was soft yet firm because of the weight of her body trapping Haruka's! Yo! Damn it, finger, why did I press window button? Fuck, why did I press window button? What the fuck? Anyway, yo, girl! Yo! And that's the medal right there! Near the chest area, yeah! And yes, oh pie in detail! Yo! 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 So happy for you, girl, damn! Haruka didn't push Camille off, or rather, she was too stunned to move. The reality still wasn't sinking in yet, but when it did, she began to tear up. Camille released her lips from Haruka's and noticed the tears rolling down her temples. Camille became scared and finally realized what she had done was probably big astonishment. Sorry, She pulled herself away from Haruka and proceeded to get off her. No, girl, no, wait! I'm sorry, it just came over me that, I had to tell you no matter what. Even if you say no, I'm okay with it. I just wanted to let you know. I'm sorry. But Haruka shook her head and pulled Camille into a hug before she managed to leave. No! Haruka latched onto Camille as hard as she could so that this fleeting dream wouldn't disappear. Girl, stay. Please. With those pleads, Camille relaxed and let Haruka embrace her. Camille was anxious for an answer though, but she patiently waited until Haruka calmed down. After a moment of stillness, Haruka was able to speak up. You idiot! Goddamn! Pardon? I was supposed to say it first, girl! Damn! Haruka, what are you talking about? Haruka raised her head to face Camille's, which was now again a hair's breadth away. I was supposed to confess first time and go down! Confessed? First? A confusing expression took over Camille's face, waiting for a clear explanation. Look, girl, you have no fucking idea! I spent a lot of time fussing over how I was going to confess to you just now before you came, you know what I'm saying? And it was all for naught! Haruka puffed her cheeks out and pouted. Camille gently hugged Haruka back and asked for a straightforward answer. Haruka's face blushed again as Camille, more well-packed bosom, melded into hers. Please give me a direct answer. Do you like me the way I like you? As, more than friends? Without hesitation, Haruka answered right away. Yes! 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 I do. I love you. Probably more than anyone else I could. I want to be together with you. Baking with you. Doing homework with you. Talking with you. Having fun with you. Seeing you happy. I want to experience everything with you. The sound of the door opening caused Haruka to lightly push Camille off of her and got up in a flash. Haruka had completely forgot about Yumi still being here, and Haruka did not feel like explaining anything at the moment. Haruka, do you still have my ruler? I can't find it. Haruka helped Camille to her feet in the amount of time that Umi, took to come down the stairs. Yumi spotted Camille and was taken aback at the stranger's face. I didn't know we had guests. Camille made eye contact with Haruka and replied to Yumi. I was just taking my leave. Thank you very much. What? What? Camille smoothly kept up the facade and left the house with her heart still beating from what the fuck just fucking transpired. Haruka let out a big sigh of relief, for she was afraid of the thought of Yumi walking in on that emotional moment. I don't know. I probably do. Let me go check, yeah.
The two sisters retreated back upstairs. The event that just occurred sat fresh in Haruka's mind, and she couldn't stop replaying the words that Camille had spoken.
Did all that really fucking happen? What? This really isn't a dream, is it?
She ordered Yumi to pinch her on the cheek to, double check to be extra sure, you know what I'm saying?
Pinch you? Just do it, girl, damn! Just do it! Just do it!
Trademark, goddamn. Yumi did just as she was told, with no delay, leaving Haruka in more pain than she anticipated.
Oh, fuck God! You didn't have to pinch me that hard, girl, damn! You're the one that told me to pinch you, you fucking weirdo!
Haruka rubbed her face to subside the dying pain, but at the same time, she for once was glad that it hurt.
I never thought that a day would come where I was happy to be in pain, damn!
Haruka woke with tired eyes. Damn, she didn't get much sleep after yesterday's confessional, roller coaster, you know what I'm saying? With what little energy she had, Haruka got up from her bed and got herself ready for school. Yeah. Before heading downstairs, however, she took a look at her alarm clock, wondering why it didn't wake her instead. The time on it read 8:30. Wait, what?
Not again!
This time, Haruka completely skipped her normal daily procedure and rushed out the door.
Fuck! Why now? Of all the fuck days!
She sprinted full speed towards the school gate, but when she got there, it was already fucking closed. Son of a...
Damn it! Now what the fuck do I do?
As she said that, a voice called out from around the corner.
I see you're late again.
Haruka turned to see
Camille walking past her. Camille! What are you doing here, girl? Why aren't you in class?
As you can see, the gates are closed and I clearly cannot get in.
So, you were late again.
Me being late is nothing new, but, you always get here early, girl. Unless you were late on purpose again, girl?
No? Don't get me wrong. I wasn't late. I stood here waiting for you, and when you didn't show up, I continued to wait, even after the bell rang.
What? Haruka became bashful knowing that Camille waited just for her. Sorry, my alarm clock, didn't wake me up, saying, nor did my fucking sister dial.
How about instead of relying on your sister, I go to your house every morning
to wake you up? Haruka blushes as she imagined Camille looming over her on the bed trying to wake her up. What?
You're not thinking about something dirty, are you?
What? No, girl, no! No, girl, no!
That caused Haruka to blush even fucking harder, turning into a tomato. Camille smiled and laughed one of her rare expressive laughs.
Idiot.
Hey! Haruka was taken aback when Camille said that so openly, but she was intent on changing the topic before she faints from all the blood rushing in her face. She then recalled this similar situation a few months prior. Since we're here, right? Why don't we go to that restaurant again, eh? And this time, we could actually call it a date.
Oh, now it was Camille's turn to blush, as she quietly nodded and proactively took Haruka's hand.
Then let's go before we get in trouble.
The two new lovebirds still have a lot of getting used to, but whatever lies beyond this day, they'll get through them together. The end.
Oh! And that was From Salt to Sugar! Developed by Team ANPIM! Yo! Good job, guys!
To be honest, that was way better than, Natsumi and Fuyuko.
Yeah, you guys did a great job! Hold on. where is the CG, right? Yeah, or do you guys have a credit? Probably not. Anyway, CG gallery, and this one. Yo! Good job, guys! In fact, the CG got improved. Like, a lot. So good job. Like, my favorite probably is this one. You guys did a great job on the CG, yeah. I dig it. Yeah. Yo! Seriously, good job. I mean, I really loved. I mean, I feel like you did took your time on the story too and put a little more of a... I mean, I really think you guys did a good job compared to your first game you made, which was Natsumi and Fuyuko. I believe it wasn't rushed this time. Yeah, I remember that Natsumi and Fuyuko, it kind of felt rushed, but it was, I understand because you guys made it in a week, but this time it felt kind of nice, yeah. I mean, yeah, sure, it might be still... I mean, I understand the stories, yeah, it's really cheesy sappiness, you know, but still, that's their game, right? That's their style. Yeah, you offered it pretty well, and I loved it. Yeah, and I really loved the character development too this time. Yeah, it wasn't like Natsumi and Fuyuko that you guys did on the first game. It was pretty nice, yeah. And I love the part where you put the food word reference in there. Yeah, that was pretty nice too. Also, I really love the involvement of the third person, the Kaede, yeah, her friend, you know? Like, how playful she is too, and a little cheeky, you know what I'm saying? Damn. And God, really? Guys, game? Yes, Oppai? Her sweater? Damn. Anyway, yeah, I did enjoy this game. However, I kinda wish it was a little bit more longer and have a little more build, you know what I'm saying? That's how I felt. I remember that, I feel like the story speed was, I think this one's longer, yeah. A little longer. It felt longer, yes, compared to Natsumi and Fuyuko, but I wish there was a little more to it, like the build. I mean, the build was actually getting there, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, it was nice where, there was this obstacle of like, they want to get to know each other, but they can't, you know, probably because of family issues and shit, and like, their social stats and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, because, you know, it's about commoners and nobility being friends and going beyond friends and, you know, yeah, becoming this right here. Yeah. But I kind of wish there was a little more build to it, and yeah, that was my concern. I think that's all, right? Yeah. Yeah, but still, overall, I really loved it. Yeah, you guys did a great job. Yeah. And, I kind of wish that, here's my another wish, so, I kind of wish that, you put more of Katsumi inside. Yeah, I feel like she only came for just a brief moment. Yeah, explaining what happened in the past, or what happened in Camile's past, but I don't know if that was really... Yeah, I couldn't tell if that scene was kind of necessary or not to put her there, so I kind of wish you put more, you know, Katsumi inside. And that's about it, I guess? Yeah, I think that's about it. Or maybe you're trying to imply that because of Katsumi, Camille has this Yuri, or maybe she loves girls because of Katsumi, or maybe that scene actually implies that Camille actually liked girls, you know? Because of, you know, she actually promised Katsumi to marry, and that's kind of telling the information to, you know, Haruka, that maybe Camille's into girls now. I'm saying, is that why you put that in there? If so, then actually, yeah, good job. However, I kind of wish you put more Katsumi inside. Yeah. And, what else?
Hold on. Alright, so, what's up, guys? This is like me in the future, the 4 a.m. me right now, editing this, video. Yeah, the thing is that, the one I said right here was so fucking vague that I totally did not like it. So, I decided to, record it again. Yeah, so, yeah, what I'm trying to say is that, about the con part, I should say. Yeah, I mean, overall, you guys did a really great job, in my opinion. I believe you guys did way better than, the previous, or the first game you made, Natsumi and Fuyuko. Yeah. However, I kind of felt like, even though I just told you guys it didn't feel rushed, but I kind of feel like the story flow, felt a little rushed, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, not the making of the game. The making of the game really felt like you guys didn't rush it. You guys were actually putting a lot of effort into it, even though you guys were too busy with your, your life, you know what I'm saying? Especially like, I saw your h.io forum, or the website of From Salt to Sugar, and I noticed that one of your artists was really busy. But even though she was really busy, or he or she, I don't know which gender, but that person actually made this amazing CG. So yeah, again, good job on the CG and the artist. Damn. Also, yeah, with all those like busyness you guys had, still, it really felt that you guys actually took time into it compared to, Natsumi and Fuyuko. And yeah, I do feel the love, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I am really happy about that. However, how the story flow goes, it kinda did feel rushed, you know what I'm saying? Not you guys rushed, but how the story is, Because I kind of wanted that build, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, it was slowly going, right? Slowly at the beginning, because, at the way beginning, there was this, not really an obstacle, but like a competition between two different, I shouldn't say different girls, but, I mean, no shit, two different girls, but two people who pretty much, disliked each other at the beginning, they had conflict, right? And later on, that conflict turns into friendship, and then love, which is nice, but I kind of wanted that. Yeah, I kind of wish that you guys did more of the conflict, Because that ended pretty short, I felt like. Yeah, I really felt, I really wish that you guys had a little more of the conflict to make that obstacle, you know what I'm saying, of getting towards that love, that romance part. And then slowly the friendship comes, right? Even though they're competing, let's just say, like, they're both like a pastry chef, you know what I'm saying? One is like a insane pro pastry chef, and one is like a, just a normal pastry chef that you find in a local store, or, in a small town kind of deal, So, I kind of wish that you guys made more of a competition and create that build, to lead to that Yuri, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's my wish. I mean, again, it's my opinion, and that's kind of my wish that you guys did on this story. Basically, have more of a conflict, have that build, because it really did kind of felt, rushed. Yeah, that's what I felt of the storyline, But overall, I loved it. I mean, I really love he put the food war reference into it, the battle scene was great. I really love, like, the conflict between, or the family issues that, Camille had with their mom and such, and how Haruka feels, distance from the world of what Camille lives in. You know what I'm saying? That was really good, but still, I kind of wish, there was a little conflict and a little more longer story to it. And yes, you guys had a longer story than Natsumi and Fuyuko, don't get me wrong, but I kind of wish it was a little more longer. Yeah, that's my wish on the storyline. Also, another thing I want to talk about is that, the type of Yuri on this game. Yeah, it kind of felt like this game was actually for, well,
at first I kind of felt like it was in between, you know? It was for male audience, female audience, or in between, you know? And, but then I kind of felt like it was going towards the male audience, you know what I'm saying? So, I got a little confused of which audience would you try to capture, you know what I'm saying? I mean, either way, it's great, you know? I don't think it really matters, like, which audience you capture or you wanted to capture, but I kind of wish that you made it a little more clear, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because in every genre, there's like a type of genre, I should say, of yuri, or yuri is a genre, but a type of yuri, I should say, that, you know, capture a specific audience, you know what I'm saying? And especially, like, for example, in Japanese visual novel, there's like a yuri for male audience, which is like straight up, you know, probably a lot more sexual content and kissing and like more of a physical, you know, a lot more of a physical, you know what I'm saying? Like a physical attach or a physical touch or a physical stuff, you know what I'm saying? Compared to like, female, like for female audience, it's more of romantic base with a little physical and a sexuality into it. Yeah. You know, it's more of it's like a shoujo manga, you know what I'm saying? Of course, because it's for the ladies, right? Shoujo manga. But for this one, it felt kind of like... It was like a shoujo manga for a male audience, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's how it felt. I mean, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, in fact. I think that's a good thing. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, good job. Yeah. I mean, screw what I just said about, like, making it or being specific about which, audience you're choosing or anything. You know, fuck what I just said right there, yeah. You know, you guys did a great job, I think, on that part. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, and what else? I think that's about it that I have concern? That I have, like, thought of the con about this game. Yeah. Overall, I really did love it. Yeah. The character development was great too. And, I really loved the idea you put, Katsumi inside. Even though she was, like, in for a very short time, but I believe that kind of proves, right? Her existence and her approach towards Camille, right? Kind of proved that, you know, it shows that Camille is probably the one who's into girls, right? Even though I think Haruka wasn't in that eerie moment at the beginning, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that actually gives, like, how do I say? The info that Camille is probably the one who loves girls more instead of Haruka, you know? Which brings out that Haruka is more of a genuine newbie when it comes to Yuri. Which really brings out the story well. And, how, you know, she get jittery, embarrassed, nervous about it too, and all, yeah. So, overall, I loved it. Yeah, it really made sense Camille went after Haruka instead of Haruka going after Camille, you know? Yeah, I think you guys did a great job on that. The idea. I don't know if that was your idea. Maybe I'm just saying shit. Some random shit that I'm thinking that I'm saying the right thing. Probably I'm saying shit wrong, but still. Yeah, that's my thought about it, yeah. And again, if that's true, you guys did a great job. Yeah. And, shit, I've been, like, talking for 10 minutes already, damn. So, yeah, that's about it, I guess, that's all I wanted to say. So, overall, you guys did a great job. Alright, let's go back to me again when I was recording this game. Yeah. I think that's about it. Overall, you guys did improve compared to your first one. Yeah. Yeah. And that is it for From Salt to Sugar. Yeah. And again, Team ANPIM, good job. And congratulations on the game too. And yeah, I hope to see more from you guys too in the near future. Yeah. And that is it for From Sugar to Salt. And if you guys want to try this game out, again, I'll post a link in the description below. And I'll also post Team ANPIM's Twitter if you guys are interested in their work as well. And yeah, that is it for From Salt to Sugar. Yeah. thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the vid, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Alright, guys. Take care.
Later.